10 Best Things to Do in Iceland. Iceland is known for its contrasting landscapes that literally cause the earth here to smoke and erupt under your feet. Being located so far north, Iceland is a country that seems to be perpetually covered in snow and ice, but underground it is a different story, and this is actually one of the most volcanic regions in the world, with a huge number of active volcanoes ready to erupt at any moment. This contrast also means that you will find a huge amount of geothermal activity here, which has given rise to famous natural spas, such as the Blue Lagoon and other ancient warm water pools. If you like cities, then you can enjoy the engaging capital of Reykjavik, which has one of the best hidden dining and nightlife scenes in Europe, but if you are a nature lover, then you will be absolutely spoiled for choice on a trip here. As well as volcanoes and geothermal lakes, you can find glittering glaciers, underground caves, and elegant national parks covered with wandering reindeer. Whatever you are looking for, Iceland is also a land of myths and legends, and you can tour the country learning of trolls, elves, giants, and mythical creatures that all add to the allure of this mysterious yet inviting country. 1. Visit Snæfellsjökull National Park. Snæfellsjökull National Park sits on the Snæfellsnes Peninsula and is best known for its signature glacier called Snæfellsjökull. As well as the mighty glacier, you can also enjoy amazing lava tubes and lava fields here, and the site also attracts a wide range of local flora and fauna. Nature lovers can go whale watching, and bird watchers will find a plethora of local coastal species. The park is covered in attractive hiking trails, and you can climb up and walk along the glacier depending on the time of year. Interestingly, it is this glacier that was featured in Journey to the Center of the Earth by Jules Verne. 2. Admire the Dynjandi waterfall. Dynjandi is known for being one of the most beautiful waterfalls in the Westfjords part of Iceland and is situated on the Dynjandivogur Bay. The waterfall gives way to lots of smaller waterways as you ascend to its location before you finally see the main event, the raging waters of Dynjandi. The area in which the waterfall sits is a protected nature reserve, and there is also a camping area here if you want to stay and take in the majesty of the waters for a while longer. Bear in mind, however, that the falls literally thunder over the side of a mountain, so this is not the quietest area to lay your head. 3. Go hiking at Hornstrandir Nature Reserve. Much of Iceland is made up of far-flung locations and craggy scenery, but Hornstrandir Nature Reserve is all of that and more. The terrain here is spectacular, and you will find dominating sea cliffs, thundering waterfalls, and romantic mountain bluffs. Anyone who enjoys hiking should not miss the chance to go walking in one of the most remote parts of the country, where you will have a good chance of seeing cute Arctic foxes as well as seals and the occasional whale. If possible, you need to come here in the summer season from June to August, as outside of this period the weather is changeable and the park may be closed. 4. Observe the tectonic plates. The tectonic plates sit on the Thingvellir Plain, which is the point between North America and Europe where the plates are shifting away from each other. This movement causes cracks and rifts in the landscape and results in rivers, lakes, and ragged gullies. There is a path here that you can trace along the fault lines and watch this freak of nature up close. Signature points to look out for here include the Oxara River, which falls off the side of one of the plates, leading to an epic series of waterfalls, and the Drekkinghólar Pool. 5. Spend time on Rauðasandur Beach. Rauðasandur Beach is a sight to behold, as the sand here is pink and red and backs onto the Latrabjarg Peninsula. Sunbathing is not really the most popular activity here, as the weather in Iceland is not especially conducive to sunning yourself on the sand, but you will be able to go for a seaside walk and enjoy the pounding waves and the turquoise lagoon. You can go for a stroll along the water's edge and look out at the resident seals here, or you can take the coastal trail that stretches to the famous Latrabjarg bird cliffs, which should be a hit with keen bird watchers. 6. Swim in the Blue Lagoon. The Blue Lagoon is probably the most famous attraction in Iceland, and this is a geothermal spa which is made of heated seawater that is a striking turquoise color. The waters here had long been said to have healing properties as they contain silica and other minerals, and people flock here every year to treat a range of skin conditions and other ailments. There is a clinic here for those seeking treatments as well as a luxury spa. 7. Visit Viking World. Viking World Museum will make you feel as if you have gone back in time and ended up in the Viking Age. Here you will find a replica of a Viking ship from the 9th century called the Icelander, which had the claim to fame of sailing across the Atlantic in 2000. You can explore the ship and wander underneath the hull, as well as learn more about Viking history through a range of static and rotating exhibitions. There is a section on fascinating Norse mythology, as well as a settlement zoo and a Viking playground. 8. Hike along Asbyrgi Canyon. Sitting in the northeast of the country is the Asbyrgi Canyon, which is in the shape of a horseshoe. The canyon is 3.5 kilometers long and 1 kilometer wide, and there is a cliff in the middle of it from which you will be able to take in the vistas over both sides. In the bottom of the canyon you can walk through pine, birch, and fir forests, and legend has it that the canyon is also the home of the hidden people who have lived in this mountainous area for centuries. 9. Enjoy the black sand of Djúpalón Beach. Djúpalón Beach in Snæfellsjökull National Park is famed for its dramatic black sands and creative rock formations, some of which are said to look like trolls and elfin churches. There are also pretty rock arches and limpid pools dotting the sands, and you may even find evidence of the Eding, a ship that was wrecked off the beach in 1948. This is one of the better beaches to visit in the area, as for all its legends and myths it is also easy to access and has an asphalt road that leads straight to it through the park. 10. See the Northern Lights. Iceland is said to be one of the top spots in the world if you want to see the Northern Lights, also known as Aurora Borealis. To that end, if you are very lucky, you may even be able to see them from the capital city of Reykjavik, although if you are staying in the city then it is best to travel to Seltjarnarnes, where there is a much higher chance of success away from the light pollution. Around 90 kilometers away from Akureyri lies Lake Mývatn, which has the claim to fame of being the 4th largest lake in Iceland. Thank you for watching.